Um, all right, let's go here and share my screen. I'm going to share screen let's go with number one. Share it. And then let's go to our pictures and we'll just blow that up. All right. So, good morning, everyone. This is Josh Starvel. This is a little video tour, if you will, of some of the different weddings we've had at the Scarborough House. This was actually one of our very, very first weddings that we ever did. And I'm going to kind of bounce around a little bit, but we just want to say thank you again to Kylie and Noah. He goes by Noah for having their wedding here. This was our first ever wedding. It was a lot of fun. It was also our largest wedding. We had almost 300 people there. And, we got to see all kinds of great photos come out of this. And um, everybody had a blast. I mean, it was really cool. I think we were still almost at the tail end of our construction phase, though. So there were some doubts right up until the very last minute whether or not we were going to have the place looking like it needed to look in order for them to have a really great wedding. And I think we pulled it off. Everybody had a lot of fun, and it started us down the path of doing weddings. So, hold on. Hello, Josh. Hello. Yeah. So part of owning a business, you're always answering your phone. I am so sorry about that. All right. So let's see here. Um, yeah, it was just a really good time. A lot of great photos. This was Kylie and Noah. And you can decorate the place however you want. It's really kind of cool. All right, so let's back out of that. Um, this was a quinceañera that we did. And this one was also very, very large. A lot of people. We do not own all the tables and chairs that are needed to do an event with this many people. Whoops, hey, there's pictures of the trash. All right, great. Um, sometimes there's more pictures in there that need to be. But this was a quinceañera, and you can see kind of um, some of our original, video chops before we actually got really into it. Um, let's see here. Yeah, this was the young gal who had her quinceañera, and there was a lot of partying going on. It was a really good time. The DJ showed up, but it was a really great time. And let's see if I have some more of the pictures. Stories. Quinceañeras are big in North Carolina, um, in the Raleigh area, so that was cool. And then like at night, they really did it all out. They had dances choreographed and everything, and it was actually really kind of neat. I'd never been to one. I've been to more weddings and quinceañeras and parties. Now that I've owned a venue, got to see a whole lot of things that I hadn't seen before. So this is in the pavilion, same place that I just was showing you, right? So it's same place, right? It's behind the DJ. And that was one of our quinceañeras. And yes, there's some toilet paper. I don't know why. But that's that. This was another place that we had done a wedding, which was under the big oak tree. This was interesting. Steve and Sarah. Jen worked with us for a couple of years and really helped us kind of get on our feet with weddings. So this was a Stantonsburg, North Carolina wedding, and it was under the big oak tree, and it was kind of hot out, so we wanted the shade as much as possible. Angelo and Ellie are the photography, videography team uh, on this particular wedding. And yeah, it was a lot of fun, a lot of kids. This was back when we were living there. My wife was gardening. We had the kids' trampoline. We don't live on property anymore, so all that's kind of changed a bit. Um, and this was before we got all of our warming tables, so we were using these. And um, yeah, I mean it was a nice wedding. Let's see some more stuff that's happened at Scarborough House. We have some local horse rescue folks down the street, and they always would stop by and say hi. And we've got some pictures. If you ever want to have a horse out at Scarborough House, we can definitely do that. This was actually our grand opening. Got to meet the mayor of Wilson, and we went through and planted a tree and dedicated some things, and this was really kind of interesting to kind of go through some of the historical data points. We used to have a little deck that we had taken off one of the other houses, and we'd move it around. That's so heavy, we didn't want to do that anymore, so we got rid of it. But this is kind of how it would look if you wanted to decorate it. Um, and again, we were kind of going eclectic, you know, a lot of art, a lot of stuff. At this point, we've simplified it and we've gone 100% wedding venue. Uh, let's see. This was again our grand opening. There's Noah and Elijah. Must be, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago at this point. And this was when we had a whole collection of chairs. We've since painted them all white. There's Cash the dog. This is one of my favorite pictures of Scarborough House. I just love the snow. It makes me happy. I don't know why. I mean, it's nice in the summertime too. You get the rainbows and stuff. But um, yeah, there's all kinds of great photos. Jen painted the mural here, and that is Kylie and Noah's wedding. This is one of the shots showing how many people we had here. And here's another one. Large weddings. We can handle it. Um, and if you want to do fireworks, you are more than welcome to. Just don't burn the place down. Don't do anything illegal. No glitter, no confetti, no smoking inside. Those are pretty much the rules, you know? Um, and there's the pavilion at sunset. It's a really nice place. There's Cash with his bow tie on. Some people want the dog to hang out, and some people don't. Cash comes with us on most of our tours, so you'll see that. Here's what the pavilion looks like with pink as the decor. And this is a different wedding, a little bit smaller, but it has the chair covers on them and all the little pink accent colors and stuff. And this is in the fall. And let's see here. Again, just looking at the pavilion. This one's set with chair covers in green. And yes, you can do bigger fireworks too. Again, the objective is don't burn the place down. Don't do anything illegal. No glitter, no confetti. Don't do anything illegal. But other than that, we really do want you guys to have a good time. Sunrise in the morning, people were out swimming in the pool. We do the weekend wedding, so it really is time to relax and enjoy with friends, family, and loved ones. And then this was decorated in a bright pink. So you can see there's been a lot of different ways you can decorate. It's a blank canvas. Here's a drone shot that Angelo and Ellie did. This was very, very early on. Um, so this was as soon as we got the place painted. You can see back here, my wife had just done a garden. We had just done a whole lot of work, grading the ground and stuff. So this was very, very early on. This is now 4 years later. That garden no longer exists. And yeah, it's still a cool drone shot to have. Um, You can have these stands with the lights on top of it and really party if you want to. So there's so much versatility to this space. Um, this is a navy blue theme. So again, white chair covers, white tablecloths, navy blue. Um, we had some folks that wanted a tent. So this is the big tent in the back. And there's Cash again. This time he's wearing a pink bow tie. Had to match. They got him one. And inside the tent, fans. It is hot out there sometimes, but um, you can really enjoy what you're doing. There's enough spaces to really enjoy the property. So let's see here. Sunset is always amazing. The sunset's right over here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Here's another wedding. This one was out in the backyard. They brought their own little gazebo, or not gazebo, arch, and the dog was wearing a bow tie as well. That was a very fun wedding. Kids have a good time. And here's another way of decorating. So this was just the napkins used. Simple, easy, makes it work. I love this guy. I don't know him, but he was, instead of the flower girl, you had the beer bro. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, you had 6 beers on either side. So he would go down the aisle and pass out beer. Instead of the flower girl, he was passing out beer. So it was kind of fun. Um, this is what it looks like in the fall with cotton right across the street or behind us. We do not control the crops, but it is fun to have people take pictures with the active farmland all around us. Yes, you can bring a food truck or multiple food trucks. So we've had plenty of those things happen. DJ, this was actually at a wedding expo that we hosted at Scarborough House. This lady was kind of neat. She had I think this was a coffee one or the beer. It was coffee. I think it's I think it's beer. But yeah, this was a cool little beer cart car. And I really like that. And obviously, we do not control the crops, but if you're gonna do some of your uh, wedding photos, you can't beat it. I mean, that's awesome. So, then at night we do allow the sparkler run. Some places are like, no, we are like, yes. And here's another food truck parked right there. It was great. Everybody just got up, got their own food. Um, And sunset, not Photoshop, real. I love it. All right. So if you have any questions, um, these are some hair and makeup ladies. Always reach out to us at Scarborough House. We're happy to answer any questions you might have. Really was a great wedding. Hmm. This one was the light pink decor. Again, we have 10 ceiling fans on the ceiling, and then we have 250,000 BTUs of heat mounted to the ceiling. So if it's a little cold, we can heat the place up. If it's a little hot, we can knock the heat out just a bit. But we really do want you to stop by, do a tour. You can do it virtually too. Our website is scarboroughhouse.com. Thanks.